So they're gonna shoot me now from coming out of the tunnel? They did say that was their job. Who the fuck is the...
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire. We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive, until the payment's cleared. I think you mean clever. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
We're locked and loaded. Joy and Hudson know you're coming. We'll back you in the front of the sun.
Sweet. More allies. Game was getting a little bit hard, so it's nice to have more guns. Oh yeah, that's the thunder gun I didn't pick up. I borrowed these weapons in my previous run from him without asking. Oh my god. This one. Oh, preparation. Nothing good. I'm no space pirate. I'm actually more like police. I keep people in check and I also help people. I do help a lot of people. Sometimes I help them reaching the other side. Sometimes I just help them for no reason. Hammer of Olympus? I skipped this in my first run? Oh man. We melee now? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Level 17 weapon, 175 DPS, unique weapon. Common weapon, level 23, 1300 DPS. Wasn't it 1900 before? Weird.
The fighting ain't gonna get easier on the inside. Best hurry before the Marauders regroup.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider. Wearing alarms in on lockdown. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
No, I'll wait for a key.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent.
By the by.
I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. Please enter the main door that's... Light them on fire, ladies and gents!
What?
Something's pushing me.
Gas isn't coming! That was fun.
Serves you right, dissident.
What was that?
Get him!
The last of them, I think.
Company ammo.
Time to collect a fine bounty. Marauder free at last.
Oh, that's all?
I'll get the door. You'll hurry on it.
To ease.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Lie.
Uh-huh. I don't believe that for a nanosecond, but if it'll get you out of my rapidly graying hair, fine. Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. I took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. I knew it was only a matter of time before he
This
came
quest is
knocking.
weird now.
Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Have you seen Doc Wells? The guy's ancient. You take any more time and he's liable to croak.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night.
I'm here to shut down all illegal interplanetary broadcasts. That's for the board.
Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any allegedly illegal broadcasts. Surely the board is aware of that. They must know I'd never involved myself in such despicable activities. There's utterly no reason to arrest anyone in this broadcast station, let alone me. In fact, you're doing me a favor by helping me disable any alleged such broadcasts, if they exist. You could do me another favor by mentioning my loyalty to the board in your report.
Ah, damn it, Hiram. You were so close. I was just starting to like you.
Hiram, you have to be the slimiest, most two-faced man I've ever called a friend.
Oh, you called us friends. I'm not sure whether to be touched or insulted by that. Look, you never met a man more willing to work with the board than me. I know we can come to an agreement, please.
Persuade 60. Account that rewards loyalty generously.
Sophia does? What sort of an amount are we intimating here? Never mind. The details are of no matter for now. I'm happy to help the board in any way I can, for so long as they consider me a friend. If there are any unregulated transmissions being emitted from Monarch, they could only originate from Amber Heights or Stellar Bay. Shut down MSIs and the Iconoclast broadcasts, and you'll silence any chatter that may be proving irksome to the board.
The thing about this quest is that it involves shutting down entire towns. And I don't know if I wanna do that yet, because I still have a bunch of companion quests, including this one, which I'm not sure is possible anymore. The Ellie quest. Like what's the loyalty at right now? Reputation. It's impossible to get it down. Yeah, I think that one's just impossible now. But I can still do this one at least. Can't shroud myself in, sadly. The NPC isn't even dead, he just won't talk to me. Back to Edgewater for this one.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Why did Felix have to be a good guy? He was such a dumbass. I thought for sure he was gonna be evil. I don't know how to decrease negative relationship. Maybe if I just do their quests, but that's such a weird thing because, you know, I can't do their quests because they attack me on sight.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Here we go!
Everyone all right?
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
What?
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry, Nyoka.
Anderson was right, we should have never taken his contract and followed Monarch as well. It's unbearable. Blah 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 blah. Monarchs are living hell. We're sick of getting sick, of boiled rapidon and stinking suffering.
Hello, Daddy, love ya.
Did they?
I don't... They were...
They both suicided.
Bitch! They were all
Thank you,
set to
Pilsen, for the
abandon
19.
us. What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
I'd rather just go in there guns blazing.
No, we need
What?
You may be a capable sort, but so are my
Come
friends.
on, man.
I ain't making that mistake twice. Never had the pleasure of hunting primals.
It's a
but I hear
5-minute
they're all
walk
over
from my
Scylla.
house to these, a
Let's tear a
35-minute
few
walk
apart,
from the
shall we?
pub to my house.
I'm sure they've got
The
pheromones.
difference is staggering.
Everything does.
Thank you, Y2K Forever, for the 53 months of tier 3, dude.
Crew report. Miyuka is drunk.
Yuka is always drunk.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Ah!
Careful, damn it.
Here they come.
We all in one piece?
Robophobia. Sure, whatever. I don't even know what to take anymore. Reduce accuracy when moving. No, penalty accuracy. It's whatever. Whatever. There's a bunch of things that increase science damage. It's 50 here, 50 there. And there's... That's not one of them. I guess I could go for it. There's nothing left to take anymore. Increase sprint speed? That would have been a nice one. Why does this guy have a name?
Here we go.
Ooh!
Covering you.
The big one!
Want some of this? Hold on, you.
These are worth quite a lot.
Damn, but we're good.
Hmm? Oh, it's 3 of them.
I am a
No damage.
Ball kick. Still got it. Love a good ball.
nice work. To shreds, you say?
Here I come.
Oh,
I'm the best there ever was.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Festus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited current active commands, excavation. That is all? Negative. The presence or absence of human operators does not impact this unit's assigned directive. This unit achieves perfection by fulfilling its directive.
This unit sounds like my old foreman.
You know, it's a crying shame that auto mechanicals can't get drunk or laid. This thing needs both.
This unit has now exhausted its available library of opinions about excavation. This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable. Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks, always. Greetings, Junior Excavator.
Goodbye, little bot. I've been in this area before, in the melee playthrough. The monkeys were really hard to deal with as melee. The damage output and HP was just too much. But now it's just kind of like, you know, it's kind of whatever. Can't tell what their head is. Is that a head or an ass? Ass.
I am a star!
Bring Sam to the mining bots? I'm too lazy.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up? Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there.
So we're going
Password to
guns
the
blazing
door
anyway?
is Charon.
There's nothing a bullet can't solve.
Didn't I request no more?
Oh my god, I just upgraded it like 3 times. And it was so cheap too. Can't modify it though. Oh, that's so annoying. You can't modify it at all.
Brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I have 100 points in science, yeah. Science is definitely the best stat you can get in this game. For any build.
We're now in orbit.
Bye, Felix. Gotta see what my boy Sam can do. And the other stats are still good, but science just scales everything towards your level, which makes it the best one by far. No. Oh, no, 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 no. I actually don't like tinkering so much because it makes exploring for new weapons kind of pointless. almost pointless. Tinkering gets really expensive the more you do it. And unaffordable at some point, but still. It ruins the exploration part a bit. It's very similar to Divinity's item system for leveling up and in the shop. Where the best items you could get was bought from the shop because they would always scale to your level. And that's the exact same thing what they do here with tinkering. I still like the game a lot, despite that. It's very easy though, like I expected. Playing with a ranged weapon compared to melee is just... it's absurd, like the difference is incomparable. Wrong button. Actually right button, but they swapped the slots. Oh my god. Was that just insta-kill?
Flawlessly finished.
Melee build is viable, it's just weaker. I finished the game in a melee build, with relative ease even towards the end.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first. But for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family, Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong. Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Here they come. Which one's mine?
What the fuck? That's not the right weapon. I swapped it out. I don't want to waste my durability on this shit. That's it. That's the Mantiqueen. The fucking bees are more dangerous, man. It's just the regular Mantiqueen.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Claire
Framed
proper
photograph.
before I lay everyone's medallions to rest. What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain. Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Oh. Last tier of perks. Eagle went down, second wind. Sure, I guess. Oh. I think that's the whole quest, huh? Seems like it's done. But Vati's quest should be still on the way too. Suppose I just gotta talk to her in the ship. It's gone from my list though. Where's my ship?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it. You...
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
out of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Sweet!
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this.
In the power
Look
armor?
at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
Yeah.
Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Okay. We go.
Dr. Wells has... We've arrived at the Groundbreaker. Remember that you...
What a weird quest. It's never been a wingman quest before in these type of games. Not that I remember of anyway, for companions. Usually it's just the main character trying to fuck them. God damn it. Guess I might as well
If we
switch
could
out
stop in the engine room,
the
we could ask
Africanalis.
Peabody to send-
But Sam always stays. Especially in this quest. I don't remember anything like this in Dragon Quest. Dragon Age, sorry. I remember you could fuck Alistair if you're male. You can definitely fuck Morrigan. You can fuck the ginger girl. Am I forgetting anyone that you could fuck?
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
My engineer's looking to do some deep cleansing.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
That's a spell name? An engineer might like you for a ship, scrub parts and all that.
Like grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you mean? Well, that's a smell that means we're really going places.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
You have gained new ship beauty basket. Also, I had a photograph or something that I got here. This one. Inspect. It's her crew. $10k XP isn't much anymore. 10k XP is like 2 creeps at this point.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own? Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
Here's your soap.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Saltuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Find sweetheart cakes, buy a dustback casserole. Guess we're going places. Monarch.
We're now in orbit.
I'm supposed to be here? Why is everyone dead here?
Aren't those cakes just about the cutest little things you ever seen?
I killed them? I don't kill people. I help people. and I help them with their problems.
You been watering my plants, Sam?
Cannot process the command watering.
I mean, cleaning. You've been cleaning my plants?
Sanitization of photosynthesizing organisms is outside of this unit's operational parameters. Service cannot be rendered as requested. Customer.
Just try not to clean the walls and the floor and my bed and the ceiling too, alright?
Request queued for processing. Estimated wait time 87,546,541 minutes.
Oh shit, this is one. Is it easy? I need that hat!
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Get a grip, fella.
Get a grip, she says, as if I haven't survived this place for 10 years. This town is enough to try anyone's nerves.
My engineer's looking to get a dustbag casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes!
Can't cover this much, Captain.
You take me for an idiot? No damn casserole is worth that much. Try again. Try harder.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm
I'm a coward at
Made
heart.
that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
Alright. 2K.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works.
I thought I had to get a mushroom or
There
something.
we are.
Thank fuck I didn't.
Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
What? Ah, you're lucky I like your head.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
You're welcome.
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Do you really need all of this? No, I'll take the first
I
option.
don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that. Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Again?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I remember these streets in my other playthrough. It was filled with blood. Blood and body parts.
I've always loved.
You with the hips, over here. Let me take a
Me?
closer. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
You can tell that all the way by the way I'm standing.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress
the
like
fuck?
a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sounds like fun, but I'm actually here for someone
Marvelous!
else.
You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage.
Isn't that just what I'm wearing now?
Pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling.
Yes, turn around in the power
My
armor,
word.
please.
Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
6,000 bits? She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
What? Hold up. Did you actually measure her for this outfit?
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
3K. Alright.
There are some things
I didn't like having money anyway.
Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to
Yeah, I'm broke
bespoke in
now.
an hour.
Welcome, bitch.
And there we are, my darling girl. I
Fancy
wish you
evening
a
wear.
splendiferous
Colorless.
evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Is it an armor? It is not. Beautiful. What? I got 25% of my time dilation meter back when she uses her ability? This is the best perk I've seen so far. It's insane. I'm keeping her around forever now. This might just be my endgame party. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to her.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them in big colony ships, like the Hope.
No.
Yeah, that sounded pretty desperate, huh? Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Oh.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain.
This better be good.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
Cleaner.
You bet I am. You don't want to know how much engine gunk came off me in the shower. Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking.
Where's the dress?
All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh, the dress.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad,
That's
I'm
the.
a big girl
What the
now.
fuck did I pay for? What the fuck is
I
this?
can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for
She looks like a
summer.
fucking
Probably
granny.
half as tall as I was.
What the fuck?
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that.
What's this? I don't know why they're sending me out.
Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person. My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
What about your mama? I don't mean to pry, you just hardly mention her, and I've been wondering.
She passed when I was small. Taught me how to change a fuse on her deathbed. Even sick, she was patient with me. She kept exhaustive journals of my...
Well, I guess I'm exiting the ship then. Almost died. Close.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
And now it sends me to go back.
A reminder to all crew members.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating, I'm so excited.
The fuck?
So she got here, and after a few minutes she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
The spread? I figured you'd do this in some place more romantic, like the engine room.
We both see enough engines in our day-to-day. There's nothing special about sitting next to another one, even if ours is real sweet. June hardly ever makes it down to Groundbreaker's mess during regular meal times, so sharing the kitchen was special.
Is she meaning like some kind of...
part of a real...
It's gonna be like some kind of bread spread, right?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live... monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Bold.
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
What about your disinterest in physical affection?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
The more important thing is, no more random errands?
Nope. You've been real patient, Captain. Thanks. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
I guess that's it. Wingman. That's the entire quest. A picture of Junli and Parvati. I suppose the pictures means the companion side quest has ended. I wanna do Felix's quest. He seems like a real dum-dum. Also, Sam probably has a quest too, right? And the priestess quest just kind of ended by itself.
Issuing sanitation ticket.
Maybe I have to talk to him again.
Refill printer paper. Error. This unit is unable to process the service request. Customer, please repeat the command.
Oh, I don't want to press this. Does it just...
Customer, please confirm that you wish to terminate this SAM unit's employment contract. Once decommissioned, this unit will no longer be available for service.
No.
Customer service contract successfully renewed. Thank you for your commitment to utilizing a SAM.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, all cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes.
Her quest is fucked. There's Felix. And then her quest is done. And then there's just the priest.
What do you need?
He doesn't like me anymore, I think.
I don't know how we're ever gonna see eye to eye, long as you're working for the board. Why? You got a ship. You got the run of the colony. So tell me why you're bending a knee in front of the adjutant. I ain't asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do the right thing. And if you can't, then we're not gonna be on good terms. Never mind. Let's just move on.
Oh no. Did I cuck myself out of this quest because I did the board quest?
Damn it. Are you listening?
Bruh.
What do you need? Hey, you're the boss. Rather not talk about that right now, if it's all the same to you.
Huh. Is it the priest? No, it's not the priest. I can start killing board members. I like the board members. What's next? Model outfits for Celeste. Marauder gear, Iconoclast gear, and Spacer. There should be a Spacer gear already. Probably. Alright, to kill Ellie's quest NPC? I think that just ends the quest and it becomes botched. And then it's completely fucked. Now I still have a chance in case they stop being aggressive to me. But I don't think they will be. How do I get one of their armors? Do I disintegrate one of them?
Seems like a nice little town.
Maybe I just steal one.
They have critters.
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
It ain't right.
Romantically.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
So much for the road.
Maybe I'll just do their quest and hope I run into one.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety.
SingSing
Thank you,
dog.
no
Our
IJ. For the
generation
24?
is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Do it or I'll force you.
I'd rather not resort to violence. This is a place of understanding and acceptance. Understand that should you try, I will accept the burden of your death.
Death? I do need the armor.
Trace of contaminants detected.
No armor? One of them's gotta have it, right?
Reminder, lying in the dirt is unsanitary.
You tell him, Sam. Tell him about the dirt.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
No armor? Oh! It's just this? Heavy construction gear? It's gotta be. Okay. This should be the Spacer one. That's the Iconoclast ones. And what was the last one? Marauder? I guess I'll just have to find some Marauders.
What was that?
Oh, put the gun down, son. Am I dead?
What was that?
I took more damage than expected. I'm here? Well, I guess I'll just buy it. I should actually consider merchants.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Why am I killing an entire faction just to get their outfits when merchants probably sell it? Huh. Now that I think about it. I died pretty fast too there, huh?
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm not allowed.
Miss Holcomb, ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
You're stealing?
Music to my ears.
What the fuck? Unique hammer. Oh. Well. Do I bring her this? Spacer outfits? What the fuck? And then Marauders and those the dudes I just liberated slightly. She did say not Spacer's choice, yeah.
Bay, Captain. No,
it's hard to say what the woman wants.
Skills.
I'll check the shops here. Maybe there's something nice here. What the fuck is Marauder's gear? Oh my god, why does that jump not work sometimes?
What you thinking about, Sam?
Do your part. Well, if you don't...
I don't know about this. I guess I'll just liberate some others then for their gear. What else can I do, right? It's easy to borrow one from them. Huh. Maybe some of these guys are already liberated. This guy's sublight though. That's a marauder. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, drop. Mining helmet. Alright, just a piece of armor it is. Exo helmet.
Reunitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
I don't know what the... It only says headpiece and gear. I need more people to borrow from.
Unit's performance evaluation is sterling. Fans on the job. They're neutralized.
Should have talked more to the woman and asked her what she wanted specifically.
This unit is clean, and ready
Armor.
to kill Germs.
There we go. Okay, this one's done. Now I just need those crazy people stuff.
All germs.
Do they have a shop here? The shopkeeper? Quartermaster.
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Done. Alright. Why did I consider killing every single one of them? Just to get their gear. How was that the simplest solution?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
It seemed like a really good idea at the time too. How is it so automatic for me?
Killing is good.
Thank you, Yunwakshan, for the 14. After this one, I guess I'll continue main quest again. Man, second time.
I love Byzantium.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Men.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Alright. The Spaces outfit was more specific. Men.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discuss. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Where's the armor salesman? Oh, it's this one actually.
Hey, look who it is. What'll it be?
Spacer gear, huh?
Ooh. Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker.
It's the last bastion of freedom. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Daily Spacer's wear. A Spacer's favorite. A lightweight Spacer's helmet. It's a Spacer's choice NPC? Maybe it's the guy with the fucking giant hat, huh?
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to
The mega depressed
hot
guy.
frozen dinner. Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too. Have a look.
This better be good enough. Otherwise, I'm mad.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance. We are now in orbit.
Remember that stranger?
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Fucking bitch.
For you? Anything.
What the fuck?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
What the fuck is this?
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, there's...
I'm already wearing the suit, man.
Where's...
Oh, she did say specifically not Spacer's choice. Which would have been these. But I feel like it would have continued the quest anyway. While wearing. I don't know. They better
We are now
not.
in orbit above Byzantium.
I'm ready to shoot her for the head. I wonder what she looks like on the inside of her fucking skull when it's burning.
I've always loved.
like a star.
Oh my god, it was like
Square
this.
your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
What was the other ones? Construction and this one.
Goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it. 1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
What was the helmet? Mining helmet.
Oh, how grotesque. I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer, the raw contempt of an iconoclast, the brutish musk of a marauder, and the pièce de résistance.
Pièce de résistance.
Leather. 1 part mantiquine chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10. My dear, I have the highest confidence in you.
I stopped looting these fucks a while ago. My goodness. I have some of them, no? I do not have some of them. Well, I guess it's fucking farming time then. Jesus. Better be one of the best armors in the game or something.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Guess I'll do it here. Haven't been here in a while. Smash!
Object tuned to be backwards.
Oh, that does a one shot.
Body type required.
What am I even looking for? Flank height, primal leather, mantiquine. Oh, guess I can find the raptor guys here.
How you doing, Sam?
If they respawned. They did not. Well done. There were 2 queens here before. And they're dead. Somebody killed... Oh! Is that a queen? No. Oh! That is a queen. When did I drop so low? When did I drop at all? parents are strong now, though.